Well, I felt like our players came out with a tremendous amount of energy and resolve to perhaps settle an ugly feeling about our loss to SMU earlier this week. So they were committed to full court man-to-man defense, and I think that obviously was the difference in the game. It was a completely different game plan than the last time we played them, and players wanted to play up the floor, and 25 turnovers, I think, did it. But I also thought we got really good scoring, really good balanced scoring between our post players and our guards, and obviously we shot the ball pretty well.
We'll take questions right here, Nick. Turn on the button. There you go.
Coach, 49.1% from the floor tonight, and as you mentioned, spread out the scoring, 10 players with at least a point. How much of a testament is that to your team and how much they work tonight?
Well, I will tell you, we've worked a lot this week on our zone offense, and we've really been searching all year for double-digit scores. Now, we weren't quite there tonight, but we got a lot of contributions from a lot of different people. I also think we got some easy buckets from our defense, and so that certainly helps the point total as well.
Ariel, first team all-conference last year, second team all-conference this year, 25 points tonight, 10 of 12 shooting. Were you a little extra motivated today?
I did see I made second conference team, but then again, that means nothing. You know, piggybacking off of what Coach said, it was an ill feeling. Monday night, we lost at home. So I guess I just kind of had a great attitude, mindset, and my mentality was just go out and dominate.
Way in the back question. Yep.
Ariel, back here, 25 points, but with your fourth assist tonight, it makes it the third time, or your third year in a row with 100 assists in your career. Just talk about that.
I love quote-unquote diamond. My coach gets on me all the time about creating shots for my teammates, you know, especially if I'm not on. You know, coach tells me to attack, you know, create for my teammates and get them open shots.
You know, the other night we lost SMU. Just talk about rebounding and surviving and advancing in the tournament.
Rebounding is very important. Rebounding loses and wins basketball games. Coach stressed the importance before the game of boxing out, getting rebounds. They out-rebounded us in the first half, and so that was key in the second half, and we got the job done.
You know, Coach, just talk about, you know, advancing and taking on USF tomorrow.
Well, I told the players before the game that in order to participate in March, you have to win. And so we looked at the calendar, and it was March 6th, and we decided it was time that we participate in March. So I think the players were really ready to play this evening, and we're anxious to have USF again. Obviously, they beat us pretty badly at their place. It was a very close game at our place, but the madness, so to speak, doesn't begin until you win a game. So we're happy to be in game 2.
Megan.
This is for both of you. That game was a lot more physical than the first game in this building today. Is that typical of the way that you all play, or did that feel a little physical for you too? Go ahead. You were out there. I wasn't. You were out there.
Coach always talks about, you know, us being tough, you know, being the tougher team. Like Coach said tonight, we came out in the first half with a great mentality. We came out with pressure, and that really helped us.
I think it was also a little bit that we were disappointed in our game at SMU, and they, I think, were the aggressor in our own gym, and so that motivation, I think, carried, or the motivation from the loss of that game, I think, was a little bit of what you saw this evening. We were disappointed and knew that we had to play better this evening. They're a good basketball team. They've got good size. I've got to give a little shout out to our post players too. We were really disappointed in our post players in the first game against SMU. We didn't think we challenged their size. We only went to the free throw line, I think, 6 times. Tonight we went 24 times, and I thought our post players were very, very aggressive getting the ball to the rim.